Dead Men Walk. This is a Newfield, a Sigmund Newfield and Sam Neufeld, or vice versa, jam. They are comically horrible directors. Um, so I have no idea about this one. I hope this one's a little more coherent. Which one did I? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the thing here. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Huh, that's odd. Why did that do that? There it is. Okay. Sorry, folks. So, this is Dead Men Walk. I think it's a zombie flick. I don't really know. I thought the last one was going to be a zombie flick or a horror flick. Uh, Alright, I need to do a little more research before I do these. Um, just set this up real quick. Let's pop this down. And we will entertain the Dead Men Walk. Uh-oh. That's an interesting crop. Okay, there we go. Somebody crossed it out. History of Vampires X.
You creatures of the light, how can you say with absolute certainty what does or does not dwell within the limitless ocean of the night? Are the dark and shrouded legions of evil not but figments of the imagination, because you and your puny conceit say they cannot exist?
Well, no, that and like science and stuff.
Told in frightened whispers down through the ages of witch and warlock, werewolf and vampire, and all the spawn of hell, born on the sable wings of night to the unholy communion.
This guy's a goth. Whoa, Jesus. Wow. Music by Leo Erdudi. Makeup by Harry Ross. Melville DeLay is the assistant director? Holy shit. Jack Greenhach. I've heard that name before in a Mystery Science Theater. Small town USA, a typical suburban nightmare.
The angel of death has stretched forth his hand and consigned this soul to infinite mercy.
Why do you have a giant pot leaf on his coffin?
If there are any who care to look upon the face of the departed, before he is carried to his final resting place.
Tough titties is his closed casket. Do Christians or Catholics believe in an angel of death? Is there such a thing? I don't even know. Well, if nobody else is gonna open the pop the lid, I will. Gotta put my glasses on for this. He's a tiny fellow. Do you want to tell him he's in the wrong funeral, or should I? Ma'am, I don't think that's the right hat.
How can you defile this sacred house with the body of that evil man, that servant of the devil?
Oh, I'm gonna get her out of here.
His hands are stained with the blood of the innocent. In his unspeakable sorcery.
Please, you can't create a disturbance here.
Do it outside where it belongs. Sorry for the disturbance, folks. We usually keep this door locked. Why, he doesn't look evil.
Dr. Clayton, I'm terribly sorry. Poor old Kate hasn't been quite right since the shocking shocking murder of her little granddaughter last year. But I never dreamed.
I understand.
And thank you for the exposition. You know, there really should be the third after that name.
Isn't it all for the best, Uncle Lloyd? After all, he caused you nothing but unhappiness.
He was my brother. Yet he always seemed an alien soul, even in childhood. I believe he hated me all his life.
I don't know why. I only perked him with a pair of scissors.
Nothing was sacred to him. He had nothing but contempt for all that decent men hold dear. His mind became a black and evil thing, probing into the perverted knowledge of ancient sorcery and demonology.
So you don't disagree with the crazy lady?
We're all quick to call insane any mentality that deviates from the conventional. There have been many things in heaven and earth undreamed of in our philosophy. Now, David, you take Gail home. I'm going to Elvin's house.
Well, you're sure you won't leave me, Doctor?
I'm gonna drink the place dry.
Now run along, dear.
No tongue.
Very soon.
All right, Uncle Lloyd. Come on, David.
God damn. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't know why I almost pulled Zap Brannigan voice out for that one. Hello, darkness, my old friend. How to be an evil son of a bitch in 10 easy steps. Neat.
Horrible blasphemy.
The Necronomicon. I like how he says horrible blasphemy and the music's like. Oh no, if he starts burning the books and the severed head starts talking again, I'm out. Book of Evil. Very flammable.
Stop! You don't know what you're doing.
Where you burn yourself.
You fool.
Your brother searched the earth to find those books, and you dare destroy them.
The earth will be a cleaner place without.
Do I know you?
Those who enforce the law believe his death was an accident, but I know you murdered him. You threw him from the top of the cliff.
I fought only to save my own life. He brought his death upon himself.
Stand your ground, law. We're in Florida.
You lie. You followed him there to murder him.
You couldn't get anyone to believe that.
What do I care what they believe? You pray for death long before you die.
We kind of all do sometimes. Well, enough of that weirdness. Let's keep burning these books. Danielle Steele. Dean Koontz. Into the fire you go. Maybe the Nazis were right. Book burning's kind of fun.
Darling, you've made me very happy.
No
You
happiness
kissed me.
made me. Now, don't you think we'd better tell Uncle Lloyd? After all, he is my guardian.
Of course, although I don't think he'll be very much surprised.
The script says that she's with him, but I just don't see it. Say what?
you back already? Has the moon lost its appeal?
Why, not at all, sir.
No, I just...
Well, that is, what I'm trying to say is that...
Could you possibly be trying to tell me that you and Gail are in love?
That's it? Oh, I thought he was going to ask her to marry him.
I hope we have your approval.
Yes, David. I know her happiness will be safe in your hands.
I'll do my best, sir.
However, your cock is woefully insignificant.
I can face the future with a lighter heart.
You speak as if you were in danger.
No, not at all, dear. It just makes me feel happy to know that your future's assured, that's all.
Oh, I taught her everything I know about kissing, boy. You're in good hands. Sir, everybody knows that when you're wheeling a coffin out to the graveyard, you put it lengthwise, not on widthwise. Come on. What are you, an amateur? Oh, could you what's bumps? This thing has no shocks. The music isn't quite in sync with the action on screen. Oh, oh wow. This is why you don't dig vertical graves. Now to quickly jerk off on the lid and... Master of Puppets is pulling your strings! Oh, that rigor mortis is a bitch! Oh! You know, couldn't the evil have given me hair?
I fear of Shaitan, Dark Lord of the Abyss.
Yes?
I live. I am not yet strong. The power has been given me to draw everlasting life from the veins of the living.
Do you mean me, sir?
Blood from their hearts while I destroy them. Hide my coffin in the vault and guard it. Power is with me only during the hours of darkness.
This guy's getting a little heavy-handed with the whole vampire war.
I lie helpless in the grave.
Excuse me, I'm going to go walkies now. That's it, Master? You just want me to have a coffin? Like nothing else? You don't need, like, you know, fresh coat? You know, just new shoes? I mean, dust the dirt off you? I don't know. Okay. Excuse me while I make shadow animals in your window. This is a duck. Quack, quack. Man, nobody locked their windows back in the day. I'm afraid you made a grave error not locking your window. Tee-hee.
What do you make of it, Dr. Clayton?
I don't know, Sheriff. What do you make of it?
She was in perfect health a week ago. Now she's dead. You think I don't know what to say. There's not a wound on the body except the 2 tiny puncture marks in the throat. If the appearance of the body would indicate that she bled to death.
I could tell you why she died, but you wouldn't believe me.
I hammered 2 hat pins into her throat.
Around, I'll have to send you away.
Oh, please, don't do that. I don't mean any harm. You're a good man, Dr. Clayton. Everyone knows the goodness of your heart. But your brother Elwin brought terrible evil upon us.
Yeah, we buried him,
And all
bitch.
evil died with him.
But it didn't die. It's growing stronger every day.
That's enough. You better leave.
That's so weird, I gotta take my glasses
Send
off.
her to an institution.
Oh, that would be needless cruelty. She's perfectly harmless.
Just, you know, loony.
I think I should order an autopsy. This may be murder.
I doubt if you'd
Really?
learn much from an autopsy. The bloodless condition of the body wasn't caused by any known poison.
Yeah, that's why you give it an autopsy, Doc. Jesus Christ. Mysterious death, probable murder, autopsy. Meh. Autopsy. Holy shit, that's an autopsy? I was completely mistaken. She needs one of those.
You banned the book that would have given you the information you want.
Wow, just like in Gargoyles.
Did I startle you? I'm so sorry. But you can't be standing there. You're dead.
Technically, I'm
No,
floating.
I'm not dead. I have life far beyond anything you can understand. But that doesn't make you any of the less guilty of murder. You took it upon yourself to sit in judgment of me and destroy my mortal span of life.
You know, vampires can't hang out in small
Sign
towns.
of life in Elwin's body. when
Cause you gotta kill one a night. You gotta be in like a city.
You'll know that I'm no intangible figment of your imagination when you feel the weight of my hatred. Your life will be a torment. I'll strip you of everything you hold dear.
I'll speak and speak and speak some more until you're ready to hang yourself. Yes, I am Count Elwin. The haunting Elwin the vampires music. Creatures of the night, what sweet music. Oh! Oh, I thought that was the woman who died.
Young love in the moonlight. The theme of so many poetic rhapsodies. Gail was an easy hypnotic subject, and I would make her my disciple. To save her from being initiated into the dark mysteries, the eminently respectable Dr. Clayton stooped to murder. Yes. Your life, a menace to all that is clean and decent, had no right to exist. That you failed.
No, I killed you. You just came back from the dead. I just succeeded.
My life is indestructible. Eternally sustained by the life I take from others.
Look, Elwin, I got a cat. You know,
Take life
feel free.
away. Slowly. You will see her life ebb day by day and be powerless to save her. Man, old devil, I don't know what you are, but...
You know, you didn't hit me, and you didn't even hit the windows behind me. I have evilly put blanks in your gun. What the fuck? A bullet whizzed past my head.
Yes, there's nothing to worry about, dear.
I just fired 6 shots randomly for
You
fun.
frightened me to death.
sorry I frightened you. It was nothing but a shadow. It's late. Hadn't you better go to bed?
All right.
Alone.
Good night, dear.
Good night, Uncle Lloyd. Good night, David.
It's a long time to wait, but I'll see you in the morning.
An ambitious young doctor shouldn't waste his valuable time picking up pretty speeches. Good night.
Good night.
No, I want to fuck you. I want to... Goddamn fucking morality.
Forgive me, Dr. Clayton, if I seem to be impertinent.
But I really want to
Told all
fuck
the
your...
truth about
the
that
girl.
shooting.
No. I have reason to doubt my own sanity.
Why do you say that?
'Cause I
saw
just
my brother
fired-
Elwyn here as plainly as I see you and talk to him. If it was no insane hallucination, it's too terrible to think about.
He threatened the
Don't worry
girl?
about it. You've been under a great strain lately, and you know what kind of tricks our nerves play on us sometimes.
Yes, that's my only hope.
If you let me take over most of the burden of your practice for a while, I'm sure you'll be...
Wow,
alright
he's
in no
swooping
time.
in real early.
Thank you, David.
Oh, hi, Elwyn. Just let me take this off. Like, nobody knows that vampires are afraid of crosses or garlic in this universe. He has a really melodic laugh. Boy, this musician, the composer, loves scales. Lady, it's the 50s. You could have worn something around your neck in bed. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain? That is one hell of a quilt under that she on top of her.
Let them see the flickering flame of your life and horrid vitality.
What?
The final outcome will be the same.
No.
In a short time now, they will call you dead. Then you will awaken and be as I am now. You will serve and obey me forever.
Or until your rookie contract is up. Really? The doctor's just gonna let this happen?
Good morning, David.
Why does your door look like a hallway, sir? It's really freaking me out.
How is Gail? Is she any better today?
I'm desperately worried about her. In spite of everything I can do, she grows steadily weaker.
Haven't you discovered the cause yet?
As you can see, she has all the symptoms of acute anemia, and I'm treating her for that.
Man, vampire lore loves anemia. When they discovered anemia, they just must have been so thrilled.
There must be something that can be done. Can't just let her die.
Sorry about the noise. I was reaching back to get a water. David, does God exist in this world? I don't know.
Hello, dear.
Hello, darling. I'm sorry to cause you and Uncle Lloyd so much worry.
Now, don't you fret about it. We're going to have you up and about in just no time at all.
Because I'm going to tie strings to your wrist once you're dead.
Isn't it lovely out here in the sunshine? But it's so different at night. I have such awful nightmares. I dread falling asleep.
Why? What do you dream about?
I dream of a horrible bat-like creature hovering over me. I try to struggle,
There's
but I can't move a muscle.
32 minutes left in this
It
movie.
seems to swoop down and suffocate me.
So that King of the Zombies will start after that.
those marks on your neck?
It's an insect bite, I guess.
An insect bite. An insect with incredibly giant teeth.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I just happened to discover the marks the other morning when I was looking in the mirror.
Are they painful?
No. In fact, there's no sensation in that particular spot at all.
That's odd.
Oh well, couldn't possibly have anything to do with it.
Don't you think Gail should have a blood transfusion immediately?
Yes, I've been thinking about that. I'll advertise for a donor.
I'd like to do it, if my blood's the right type.
Good. I'll make a test.
Here, just open your wrist and I'll suck it straight from you.
There's more color in her face already.
How do you feel, darling?
Ever so much better.
I don't think we have any more to worry about.
What's the matter?
Alright, I want to know this guy's motivations. There's obviously something going on. And he's just letting this poor woman die.
Good night, yeah.
Okay.
I'm the nicest uncle anyone ever had.
For letting your brother
Hurry and
suck
get
my
well,
blood.
darling. Remember, you've got a date for a wedding.
I won't forget.
I know, I'm bringing George to the wedding. Did I not tell you? Dude, a cross, garlic. Sit in the room with her. Jesus. Bram Stoker had a better grasp of this 100 years ago.
Clayton, is anything troubling you?
Yes.
Other than the girl dying?
Your face outside Gail's window.
Well, that's absurd. Gail's window's on the
I
second.
know it sounds fantastic, but I'm convinced that Elvin is responsible in some way for some intangible menace threatening us all.
Well, that's impossible. Elwyn's dead.
I know it's impossible according to all normal laws of nature, but can we be sure there are no supernatural laws beyond our understanding?
I'm a man of science. Shut the fuck up.
We've been watching Gail grow steadily weaker and weaker, sinking every day. And medical science could offer no explanation.
Could we observe her while she sleeps?
Even though some things may be unknown to medical science, I'd hardly look to superstition for the explanation. Don't ask me to believe that Elwyn's threatening Gail's life. The dead have no power over the living.
I don't know what I believe myself. One reads of so many things for which there seems to be
This
no
guy would rather
actual
believe in science than even take a stab at something supernatural,
Will you come
killing
with
his
me to
fiancée.
the vault where Elwyn is buried?
Why go there?
Because if there is such a thing as a vampire existence after death, the state of the body will show the proof and it can be destroyed.
Well, that's ridiculous. I'd feel like a fool, or worse,
A criminal?
prowling around dead bodies on such an errand.
Can you afford to be squeamish where Gail's life may be in danger?
All right, I'll go with you.
If only to laugh at
If
you
I
for
fear
being
too,
unscientific.
no time to lose.
Should we bring any implements to destroy a vampire? Nah. These are the worst vampire hunters since the Frog Brothers in Lost Boys. Isn't Goofy McGoofison?
Perhaps it's been stolen by a medical student.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid that's not the answer.
That Frankenstein fellow is always hanging around the graveyard.
Right for dark powers of evil. What unholy forces he set in motion.
Dr. Clayton.
The Steinbrenner
ignorant
family.
People believed that sort of thing in medieval times, but not anymore. I know there's a natural cause for every effect. And I don't believe Gail's life is being threatened by any supernatural power from beyond the grave.
Perhaps you're right.
Neener, neener, neener.
Dr. Clayton, I'd like to marry Gail immediately and take her away. I think a change of climate might be beneficial.
Or the travel could kill her.
That would be advisable or not. I'll think it over.
Well, I guess he thought yes.
I hate to come to you with this, Sheriff. I just can't wait any longer.
Well, what's the trouble?
Unless you do something right away, I'm afraid Gail's going to be murdered.
Well, who do you suspect of trying to murder her?
Dr. Clayton.
Oh, that's impossible. Why, Dr. Clayton's one of the finest men I ever knew.
That's the logic jump he took.
But I've been forced to change my opinion. He's either losing his mind or he's attempting to divert suspicion from himself with some fantastic story of supernatural vengeance from beyond the grave.
Why should he want to kill her?
She has considerable money, which he would inherit if she died unmarried.
What?
Dr. Clayton wouldn't want her money.
He's
He has money
rich.
of his own.
Yeah.
Besides, it's a very serious charge to make, merely on suspicion.
What if it is? I'm watching her die, and something's got to be done. The other night, I insisted that he give her a blood transfusion, and immediately her condition improved. I myself could see how she became stronger. The next morning, she was weaker than ever.
Well, there isn't a thing I can do unless you give me some definite proof of...
Or, you know, she dies. Then I could do something.
After Gail is dead, you may be able to charge him with murder. That will be a great comfort to me.
I thought that was the wedding. Oh. Hey, Cookie.
Are you sleeping?
No, I was lying here with my eyes closed for my good
I
health.
heard about what was happening to you, and I had to come here. I'm the only one who can save you.
What is that accent?
You're interested, but Uncle Lord's doing everything possible. I know you don't believe me. You think I'm crazy. Everyone does. But I know more about some things than you'll find in all the doctor books in this room.
Felt flower hats. I'm obsessed with them.
You wear that scarf to hide the marks on your throat. I know what made them. I know what steals the life from you at night.
Syphilis.
And I also know what'll save you. There's no use for me to talk to Dr. Clayton, or no one else. They wouldn't believe me. The sheriff said he'd send me away if I made a nuisance of myself.
So here I am.
About that. I can help you if you'll let me. Here. Wear this. Wear it around your neck always.
But I'm
Never
Jewish.
Take it off. I naturally hold the cross in reverence. But how can wearing it be of any greater help? Because they haven't the power to touch a sacred symbol. Hey, who do you mean?
Jews.
Vampires. Creatures of the devil who are neither alive nor dead. During the day they sleep in their graves in death-like sleep. But at night, they have the power to roam the earth.
Look, when somebody's dying, they're going to believe anything.
I didn't mean no harm, Dr. Clayton.
Don't be afraid. I know you didn't mean any harm. Frightened isn't good for our patient.
I didn't mean to get her excited. I was just anxious to help
I
her.
know it's her wedding day and she should be a fucking tepid mess.
I think you'd better go.
The vampire is your brother Elwin. Take his body from the vault and destroy it with fire. That's the only way you can put an end to his evil power.
The body isn't there. Someone has removed it.
You must find where it is. Nothing can destroy his power at night, but his sorcery cannot protect him during the day.
It's a double-edged sword thing. Evil works weird.
Believe what she said?
I don't disbelieve it.
I have those horrible nightmares.
I don't know, dear. It seems utterly impossible, and yet it's the only answer to an impossible condition. I've been convinced of some malignant powers at work, but I didn't want to frighten you with that, and I couldn't even believe the evidence of my own eyes. Do as she said. Wear this, my dear.
Sideburns!
Deliver us from all evil, and we need divine help.
Feeling like, oh, it's been alright. Shadow dancing. They're doing some interesting things with the lighting of these scenes. God, stupid cross aversion. Let's go murder the dog.
I can't stand this any longer.
This movie's
Have a show.
boring.
I think you're killing Gail.
How can I be doing that?
I don't know what devilish means you're using. But if she dies...
So, you're
I've done everything in my power to...
you're completely against a supernatural method for her
Anyone with
sickness.
the slightest medical knowledge can see that she's not suffering from any normal disease.
Okay.
Vitality is being systematically destroyed.
That's true.
So-
I don't know how I can make you believe what my own common sense calls impossible. Her life is threatened by some abnormal creature that has no right to exist.
That abnormal creature is human, not a ghost returning from the grave. If I could possibly do so, I'd take her away from here. But the law protects you. All I can do is hold you responsible for her life. If she
Okay.
dies, so are you.
I don't blame you for suspecting me.
And I don't think you should
I don't
announce your
blame you for
murder
thinking
beforehand.
that I'm a homicidal maniac. But the truth is even more unbelievable. I honestly believe that she's better off here than if you took her away. Why don't you stay and watch over her?
Oh, well, there's a logic
I'd be glad
leap.
of your help.
You can watch me murder her.
I'm sorry if I've done you an injustice. But I've been
If?
so worried about Gail, I've nearly lost my mind.
I understand, and I sympathize with you with all my heart. Let's go up and see how she is.
Oh, 4 nights of mysterious marks on her neck? You wouldn't want to observe the patient or anything.
How do you feel there?
A little better. And I wasn't troubled with any nightmares.
Good. Go back to sleep. I'm going to sit here beside you for a while.
It'll be nice to know that you're near me. even when
I swear I won't touch you anywhere
I believe you
while
won't
you're
be
sleeping.
troubled with any more nightmares. Good night.
Good night, Uncle Lloyd.
So, I accused your uncle of trying to kill you.
When they're all asleep, break into the house and get the chain from around her neck, Zola. You can do it, I can't. I will do as you say, Master.
And for God's sake, take a bath. Oh, for God's sake, just get in there. What do you think, a Catwoman? Yes, it's quite impossible for there to be a face outside her window when there's a trellis you can crawl up and a balcony you can stand on. Dun, 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 dun. It's crazy. They need Kevin McAllister to put some traps around the floor. Worst night watchman ever. Oh wait. Where's your gun, sir?
What do you want with me? I didn't do anything.
You broke into my fucking house.
That's Elwin Seth. What's he doing here?
It looked as if he were trying to strangle Gail.
I wasn't going to hurt her.
What were you doing in the room?
I was gonna remove the thing that was keeping my master from hurting her.
You're the one who removed Elvin's body from the vault. Where did you hide it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Elwin is dead. What's
He's
all...
neither dead nor alive. He's a vampire. And Gale will never be out of danger until his body is in ashes.
What is this talk about vampires?
I know you don't believe him, but I can't let that stand in my way now. I'll hesitate at nothing to make you talk. Where
I
is
will
Eli hidden during the day?
blabber at you
Never
forever.
No, you know, and I want to know what you're doing in this house.
What?
What chance have you against me? I have powers at my command far beyond your wildest dreams.
I turned the lights off with my mind. Oogie boogie boogie.
Anytime I care to take it.
It's not possible.
It is possible. Now you know what we're up against.
Now you'll stop
What can we do against
wailing like a baby.
Despite what he said, he can be destroyed. In the meantime, you guard Gale. Don't leave her alone for a minute.
She's alone right now. Here's an idea. Put crosses all over the room.
You failed.
I couldn't help it. He woke up. I'll try again.
That opportunity is gone. They'll be on their guard now. Let's try something else.
I'll have to go feed on somebody else. Oh. I'm getting too old for these all-nighters.
Good evening, Sheriff.
Good evening, Doctor. Young Bentley made some wild talk before church this morning.
Yes, he was half out of his mind with worry. He came here to accuse me of trying to murder Gale.
Yes, that was it.
Yep, you got it. So I'm here to arrest you.
No. But others heard. And gossip has gone all around. And considerable feeling has been stirred up, and there's no telling what some irresponsible hothead might do.
I'm sorry to have people feel that way about me, but I don't see what I can do about it.
Maybe I should just kill her if they're gonna believe it.
Go away for a while. They'll soon cool down and come to their senses.
Are you running me off, Sheriff?
I have work here that must be done.
She had to move that one little branch. Well, I gotta go pick up some soap and fuck the soap. And I've got a hammer and a stake in my bag. I could do it myself, I suppose. Wait, I'm confused. Is the mausoleum in the same graveyard as where he took the vampire's body? That seems a little silly. Like, couldn't you take him to another graveyard across town or something? Hello? Never leave the mausoleum door open.
So this is where you lie hidden during the day.
Yes?
In your face proving you are a vampire. Not one of the honest dead who rest in peace.
Are all the dead honest?
Satan will believe me when he sees you. And fire will destroy your evil power.
Bitch, maybe you should light him on fire now? Close the door behind you, or you're raising a barn? Boy, that wasn't too sus.
How do you know Doc Clayton ain't one of them crazy jiggling high fellas that puts on a pious air during the daytime and goes around at night committing murder?
You're right, you know.
When people are dying and no one knows the reason why, it looks like murder to me, and we better do something about it.
Rawr.
I don't like that kind of talk, Wilkins.
Maybe we don't like the way you're not doing anything.
I'm doing everything possible. There's not the slightest proof of murder against anyone. And I'll throw you in jail
Well,
for
except for the
inciting
blood
violence
loss
if you
without
don't be quiet.
any blood on the body.
Hey, old Kate's been murdered.
Murdered? Well, where did this happen?
In that old abandoned cemetery. I heard her scream, but by the time I got there, she's dead. Her neck was broken.
Did you see anyone?
No, but I was busy chewing my teeth.
For anyone. I ain't lost no crazy murderers. Oh, Kate never harmed a soul in her life. Her death is proof enough that there's a crazy killer roaming around here.
Finding him is my business. I'll not stand for any mob taking matters in their own hands.
Sheriff, you might want to check out the murder scene.
Take me to where the body is.
Who, me?
Yes. We better do something pretty quick.
Or we're gonna get drunker. God, I gotta bury him again. This is like the 4th time I've had to bury this asshole. Wait a minute. We've seen this footage already. Sorry, Master. I had to bury you in the drawing room. Oops, a wake-up call for sunset. What time is it? You know, you'd think they'd make coffins more comfortable.
Why am I here? Old Kate found you and I had to kill her. I knew they'd search the cemetery, so I brought you here.
You will be well rewarded for your faithful service, sir.
When?
Make a secret crypt for me here where I can remain undisturbed.
Everything will be as you say.
Almighty Lord of the Abyss, your servant vows in eternal obedience to your will.
Alright, get with the killing already.
Has come when I must destroy all those who stand in our way.
Yes, this is Satan. Please start with Joe Biden. Hey, hello. Just hello, undead person. Hello. You know, if I was gonna go grave robbing, I'd probably get a stronger flashlight. You'd think the sheriff would, you know, have picked up evidence like that when he checked out the crime scene. Ah. You really want to be a prick, you'd lock him in there. But he knows that the body isn't there anymore.
Keep her life did no good. If I'd only known in time that he was here.
Yeah, because every time she's tried to tell you what's going on, you've dismissed her. Yeah, I'm sure you would have done a lot with this information. I'll just leave her purse in here. You know, no sense carrying it back to town. She's dead. I have to say, this film is somewhat tedious. Uh-oh, here he comes. Get ready, folks. Something might actually happen. He isn't the most intimidating villain. Oh, no. Don't want to check for a pulse or anything, dude? The coquettish vampire.
Luke! Luke, look out!
Yeah, I probably will.
Luke! Doc Clayton just
I'm not. I had to find the right movies.
I see you and he glared at me like a
But Halloween, yeah, we might do horror movies every Sunday this month. This one's just kind of dull.
Dr. Clayton.
Were you out murdering?
But you should be guarding Gale.
Well, she's all right. I look in every few minutes. Did you find the hiding place?
Yes, but I was too late. The coffin had been removed.
You knew that.
I don't know why I didn't think to search the old cemetery before. Before Kate sacrificed her life.
We stood around long enough waiting for the sheriff to do something.
All right, let's go to Bob's hardware store, get some pitchforks and some torches.
Gail's all right. She's sleeping like a baby. What's our next move?
Well, there's a mob outside.
Find that coffin. I don't know where to search.
Why don't we just try and think of all the logical places?
Elwyn's house. Might have been taken there.
Seriously though, wouldn't the mob go to the evil guy's house?
Dr. Clayton, you stay here with Gail. Let me go.
No. I told you before, I feel that I must be the one to destroy him. We were brothers, and there was a bond of hatred between us that lasted a lifetime.
Kind of like Kane and the Undertaker.
Then you must be the one to take up the fight. For Gale's sake and for the sake of mankind.
I go to my destiny, David. Don't touch my goddaughter's breast. I don't even know what she is.
Some of your men surround the house. The rest come with me.
Dude, we can't surround the house. There's like 8 of us.
Where's Doc Clayton?
He's not here.
Where is he?
What do you want with him?
We're going to stop him from committing any more crazy murders.
By
Clayton?
murdering him
You
crazily.
said yourself he was trying to murder Gale.
I was wrong. Please believe me, terribly wrong.
No, you weren't. You were right. I saw the proof tonight with my own eyes, and I caught him red-handed.
That couldn't have been Dr. Clayton. It was his brother Elwin.
Have you gone crazy? Elwin Clayton is dead. Everyone knows that.
You really think the crazy mob is
I
going to
don't
buy this
understand
story,
why you're trying
sir?
to protect him. All right, men, go ahead and search the house. Come on, you.
Do you have a warrant, sir?
You stupid fool.
Go ahead with the search, man.
Wow. David's got a glass jaw. Doc, do you remember the whole thing about a vampire not being able to be destroyed until daylight hours? Somebody get the number of the truck that hit me. Well, all I found was this sleeping girl with a cross on her neck. It was made of gold, so I took it, you know, for reasons of my own.
Operator. Operator. No, you don't.
Please believe me, you're making a terrible mistake. I'm telling you the truth when I say that Elwin's responsible for those murders.
I'm beginning to believe that you're just as crazy and dangerous as Doc Clayton.
I'm beginning to think I need to knock you out again. You don't have to drill air holes. He's dead. I'm not sure about everyone's positioning. And is this supposed to be daytime? Whoa! Action, Grandpa!
You'll never leave here alive.
Sir, you didn't bring your gun? This is... It's no use, Anakin. I have the high ground. You are using Bonetti's defense against me, yes? This is the worst angry mob I've ever been a part of.
Well, wait here. He's got to come back sometime.
Ugh, glad I can't read.
Look at this. A book on witchcraft and vampires. No
Wait,
one in his right mind would read this sort of trash.
I thought he burned that book.
It'll soon be daylight.
I suppose he just went out for an evening stroll, huh?
You wouldn't understand.
I understand about murder, and I know what to do about it.
Wait. This is the most unconventional way to murder somebody I've ever seen.
You don't wait for death. You come to meet him.
carry this thought with you to your death.
Oh.
You will become a vampire, a slave to my will forever.
Well, that sounds good. How about all the fire, Scarecrow? Is there a fight going on while we're focused on the fire curtain? But enough of that nonsense. Let's look at David walking around doing nothing. That was subtle. In old movies, just turning off the lights makes everybody stupid. Hey guys, Gail?
There he goes!
Could you kick this thing off me?
You're weakening, aren't you? Your time is almost come.
I would answer you, but I can't breathe.
Dawn, you'll be as helpless as one truly did.
Or as helpless as this fool. It was one of those nocturnal roosters. Would you shut up?
Let me go. You won't be found alive. I'll hold you here even if it costs me my life.
We dance the dance of brotherly love.
What?
Babushka.
Good heavens! There's two of them.
Here's one. Is it hot in here? Oh, jeepers.
Greater love hath no man than that he lay down his life for his friend. We all mourn the passing of a friend, but rejoice in the knowledge that he has entered into the eternal life, where there is no pain,
Sir, I was ready to burn his house down.
sorrow.
Holy shit, I'm an idiot. I didn't realize that that was the same dude. Alrighty then. God, that was the Dead Men Walk, I think? Yeah, Dead Men Walk, even though I think only one dead guy walked. Whew. That was painful. How do you make a movie about vampires? So dull.